Well, there's there's a lot of things. I knew him for 60 years, so I've got a lot of stories. I'm gonna tell some of them tonight, and but one interesting to show you how intense he was. When I was coaching in college, I recruited in Georgia, so I would come by Mary Persons and see Dan Pitts. We'd talk football and laugh and tell stories and all that. So this was in the spring when they were in spring practice, and so back then the national signing date was in May. So guys could sign with different college teams, and they had to, if they signed with more than one, they had to choose who they were going to sign with on the national signing day. So I was here and Mary Persons was in spring practice. So I went out. They had already started practice when I went out. So I go out and he welcomed me on the field and all that, but he didn't see me. So I practice had already started, so I went out. They practiced for about 2 hours, and then I walked up to him and he said, "What are you doing here? I didn't know you were here." He was so intense that he did not even know that somebody different had walked out on the practice field. But that's an example of how intense he was. He loved football, and he loved coaching. He loved talking football. And as I'm going to mention tonight, he loved to fly fish, and he loved to quail hunt, and he loved to tell funny stories. And I love the same stuff, so we hit it off really big. Now, and I might add that I came here, or I left here 1 year before he came. There was one season in between my senior year and his first year. So I didn't meet him until 1960. I graduated in 58, and then he came in 59, and I met him the summer of 60. And I never will forget, I was playing at Howard College, Samford University. I was playing there for Coach Bobby Bowden, and Dan wanted to know everything about our offense, our defense. He wanted to know more than I could tell him. I didn't know a lot about it at that time. So he was a student of the game without any question.